What's up, ladies and gents? This is KSigKid coming at you with another Destiny video. Today we've got a fun video in store. We're going to show a glitch, and I know glitches aren't up everybody's alley, but this isn't a glitch that's going to ruin anybody else's gameplay experience, so don't worry about that. It is a cosmetic glitch, but there's a little bit of a caveat in that you will have had to pre-order Rise of Iron. But chances are, since this video is coming out 2 weeks after the Rise of Iron has already released, chances are most of you already pre-ordered it for that Black Iron Gjallarhorn and that Black Iron Gjallarwing, and that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. So back whenever we had SRL last year, almost an entire year ago, whenever we were doing SRL, we were getting our helmets and we were getting our class items, and we were also getting some sparrows and sparrow horns. Those were some of the rewards that we would get at the end of the game. Now, while the sparrows we picked up we can still go ahead and ride around, if we didn't get legendary horns, we can no longer equip them after SRL went away. So if you got a blue rare horn, even though it's exactly the same as its legendary counterpart, you simply cannot equip it. You can't equip it because you needed something called a horn relay. Well, the only way you're really going to get horn relays is if you purchase the little packages that they had for sale from the Eververse Trading Company, and I'm not sure there were a ton of people that ended up buying that. But don't worry. Whenever we were doing our Outbreak Prime quest, one of my clanmates was talking about how he ended up seeing on Reddit that they were talking about ways to get infinite horn relays. So if you're like me and you happen to save all your old blue horns even though you can't equip them, well, after watching this video you'll be able to turn all those blue horns into legendary versions and put them on. Now, let's say this right now, if you didn't happen to save any of your blue horns, I guess you're kind of out of luck at this moment, but remember that SRL is going to be coming back, so horn relays might have a use yet again, and I can tell you this, chances are this is going to get patched out of the game, whether it's a hotfix or just a general patch, because chances are you should not be able to get infinite anything in the game, even if it's for something cosmetic. So just letting you know, if you watch this video in the future, this might not be working. So what we have to do is we have to go all the way over into the hangar. We've got to go visit Amanda, and we don't visit her very often, but today she is going to be the star of the show. So we're going to go over there, we're going to go over to her sparrow board, and we're going to do a little bit of picking up and a little bit of testing here, just so I can show you what exactly is going on. So what I want to do right now is I want to show you that I've got some blue horns in here. I ended up moving a few of mine to my other characters because, well, I needed to have a little bit of space. So we've got our Iron Gjallarwing, and we've got our Gjallar Horn, and we've got all of these blue horns, and I simply can't equip them. I simply cannot equip them with the X button. It will not let me. None of these blue horns are equipable because, again, I need a horn relay. So if we go ahead in and look, we can see that, yes, I need a horn relay. I have 0 of them. I never got a single horn relay at all, or I might have used it on that clown horn, which was the one that I was using all the time in SRL. Now if we go to the blueprint station, again, take a look at collection number 3, we can see that we have 2 horns here, 2 legendary horns, a happy horn and a Gjallar Horn. So I'm going to pick one of each of these up just to show you the difference. So chances are what's supposed to be happening with the Gjallar Horn is what happens with the happy horn. Whenever I go here and I dismantle the happy horn, nothing happens, nothing at all. But when I dismantle the Gjallar Horn, boom, I get a horn relay. And remember, horn relay is exactly what you need in order to upgrade these from blue to legendary. And there we go, I now have a clown horn. And because it's a legendary version now, I can go ahead and I can actually equip it now. So there it goes, I now have a clown horn equipable while the rest of mine are not equipable. So you can see right here, if you absolutely want some of those blue horns to go ahead and put them on again, just go into this kiosk, buy a bunch of the Gjallar horns, and dismantle them. Dismantle them, get the horn relays from them, go into your blues, and go ahead and put them on. Then you can go ahead and wear them around, you can go ahead and use them, and boom, you're gonna be good to go. Look at this. Here, we're gonna make all of these horns permanent. We're gonna make all of them permanent. So I just dismantled a bunch of Gjallar horns, and now I can go back into my blue versions and make them permanent. Now, something else to keep in mind. Just because they're permanent doesn't mean they're going to be in your kiosk. In fact, they will not be in your kiosk. If you make one of these permanent, they're not going to be going over into the kiosk like these other ones. Chances are that's because I didn't end up buying them or getting them during the SRL event, so they're not going to show up here. So if you dismantle them, even after you've made them permanent, they will be gone forever. So try not to do that, unless you really want to get rid of it. But if you really want to get rid of it, why were you holding on to them as a blue, and why did you make them permanent anyway? So you might want to go ahead and lock down all of these horns that you just make permanent, and keep them around for yourself. So like I said, right now, as far as this part of the video, the only thing that's really relevant is if you were playing Destiny back in SRL last year, and you kept blue rare horns around, you can go ahead and upgrade them. But you can see that I can also hold on to horn relays, and SRL is going to be coming back. So if I buy a couple more Gjallarhorns, and then I go ahead and dismantle them, I can have a little bit of an inventory of horn relays. And then say SRL comes out with some new horns, some new rare horns, I can go ahead and pick those up, and then I can go ahead and make those permanent. Those ones might stick around in the kiosk. Those ones might stick around in the kiosk after, where these ones will not. Now, if you dismantle any of these ones that you just made permanent, they will also give you a horn relay. But I mean, come on, the Gjallarhorn? That is an amazing horn. I love that horn. Absolutely love that horn. But yes, if you dismantle any one of these ones that we just made permanent, you'll also get a horn relay from them. But once they're gone, they are gone for good. Whereas the Gjallarhorn, you can go ahead and keep picking that up. Like I said, this little bit of a glitch, it's only a cosmetic glitch. It's only cosmetic and relevant if you save some horns right now from last SRL. But with SRL coming back, you might be able to use those horn relays into our next SRL event. And like I said, chances are this is going to get patched out. You should never be able to get infinite anything. And wow, my pink lady shader, that just doesn't go very pink with the raid gear. Not very pink at all. Anyway, guys and gals, this is a way to get infinite horn relays, upgrade your blue horns to legendaries, or maybe prepare for SRL. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smack that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out these awesome videos. Good luck with your raids, your drops, your SRL, and I'll see you around in Destiny. Clown horn. Beep beep.